Over in the Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund make it 3 draws on the spin. We'll talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to match day number 23 in the 2018-2019 Bundesliga season. Now we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to all hear under one roof. Now, before we jump into match day number 23, we're going to take a look back at match day number 22, take a look at the results, and of course my predictions to see how many I got right and how many I got wrong. And off the top of my head, I think I did okay. Not brilliant, but anyway, let's kick it off with second place, Bayern München, picking up a big fat 3-2 win over Augsburg to give themselves a valuable win at the right time. As Borussia Dortmund dropped points, we'll talk about that in a second. So as a 3-1 win in favour of Bayern, so not too shabby indeed. Stuttgart up against Red Bull Leipzig, or Rasenballsport Leipzig, ended up being a 3-1 win for Leipzig, and again I saw this as a 2-0 win for Leipzig, so not too bad indeed. Wolfsburg up against Mainz, ended up being a 3-0 win for Wolfsburg, and I actually saw this as a 2-0 win for Wolfsburg, so not too shabby. 3 out of 3, but kind of continue it. Hoffenheim up against Hannover, obviously Hannover struggling at the foot of the table, ended up being a 3-0 win in favour of Hoffenheim. I actually saw it as a 1-1 draw. I thought Hannover might get themselves a valuable point, but unfortunately not. Schalke up against Freiburg, ended up being a boring 0-0 draw, but for me, it wasn't too far off the mark. I actually saw it as a 1-1 draw, so got the correct result, just I actually saw goals in that game. Meanwhile, Hertha Berlin up against Werder Bremen ended up being another 1-1 draw, and for me, I actually saw it as a 3-2 victory in favour of Hertha Berlin, so not too great indeed. Eintracht Frankfurt up against my boys, Mönchengladbach, ended up being a 1-1 draw, and I actually saw this as a 2-2 draw, so not too disappointed with the result on a personal level for Mönchengladbach, but yeah, not too shabby indeed. So 2, 4, 6 out of 8. Is that correct? No, it's not. It's 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7. Meanwhile, Bayern Leverkusen took on 4-2, sort of end up as a 2-0 win for Bayern. Bayern Leverkusen, I actually saw that as a 2-0 win as well. So not too shabby indeed. And wrapping it up, surprise of the whole weekend, Nürnberg against Dortmund ended up being a bit of a snore fest, 0-0. I think Dortmund will be kicking themselves here because Nürnberg are bottom of the table. What a massive result it is for them. Actually, so it was a 3-1 win in favour of Dortmund. Anyway, let's kick it off further to the new ones. This weekend it is Werder Bremen up against Stuttgart. Now Werder Bremen come into this match in 10th spot. Only lost 1 in the past 6 up against Stuttgart, who are in 18th spot, and only won 1 in the last 6. In fact, they've only, so it's pretty doom and gloom for Stuttgart, realistically. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win in favour of Werder Bremen. Meanwhile, Freiburg up against Augsburg. Freiburg coming into this match in 13th spot, and a win for them could see them jump above Mainz. In 11th spot. What have I got going on here? Freiburg's recent form, they're unbeaten in 3, but they are all draws up against Augsburg, who are in 15th spot. So a bit of a struggle. They've only won 1 in the last 6 as well, so I see it as a 1-1 draw in the end. Everyone will be happy with a point, perhaps. Meanwhile, Bayern up against Hertha Berlin. The gap now is just 3 points at the top of the table. Dortmund do have a superior goal difference. Bayern come into this 1 defeat out of the past 6. Up against Hertha Berlin, who have also 1 defeat in the past. That's a lie. They got 2 defeats in the past 6. But I see it as a comfortable win for Bayern to make it very interesting at the top of the table. Mönchengladbach up against Wolfsburg. What have we got going on here now? Mönchengladbach coming to this match, 2 defeats at the past 6. Up against Wolfsburg, who come into this match, 2 defeats at the past 6. But Mönchengladbach are actually, they have not won in 2 games as well. But I see them picking up a big fat win here, 2-0 winners over Wolfsburg. Mainz up against Schalke. Now Mainz coming to this 11th spot. Schalke are in 14th. They just cannot get their season on track at all. They come into this, though, without a win in 4, up against Mainz, who are also haven't won in 3. So a difficult one to choose. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw on this one. Düsseldorf up against Nürnberg. Düsseldorf seem to be doing okay for themselves in 12th spot. Their form is not great, though. Won 3 out of 6. Well, in fact, that's not too bad, really. Up against Nürnberg, who have picked up 2 draws out of the last 3 games. So it's a tasty one, but I see Fortuna Düsseldorf coming out with a 3-1 win in the end. Hannover up against Eintracht Frankfurt. Hannover coming to this 17th spot. 1 win at the past 6 up against Eintracht Frankfurt, who come into this. They're unbeaten in the last 5, but they've only won 1 in the last 6. So it's a difficult one, but I still see Frankfurt picking up an away win here. 2-0 winners in the end. Dortmund up against Leverkusen. Difficult one, this one. They need to bounce back. Leverkusen are flying high. In fact, I might have gone a bit bold on this one. I've actually gone for the 4-1 win for Dortmund. I don't know where the heck that's coming from, but I'm going for a big one. Maybe it's a bit of a response to the shabby one against Nürnberg this weekend. And wrapping up the weekend is Leipzig up against Hoffenheim. 2 teams that sort of duke it out. Hoffenheim can score some goals, as can Leipzig. So it's going to be a 5-goal thriller. 3 for Leipzig, 2 for Hoffenheim. And that'll wrap up this weekend's action. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a good old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe and keep your bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're all here under one roof. And also make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comment section below to see how many you can get right compared to the prediction king that is me. And we'll be back again, same time, same place next week for match day number 26 in the Bundesliga. But if you can't wait till then, might as well check out all the other videos I've got going on. Predicted the Europa League. I've even predicted the Champions League. It's all on the channel. Have a good old look around, see what you like. And if you like it, smash your subscribe. Until I see you again, thumbs up. I'm out of here. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.